Hello, Pisces. I hope you're doing well. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and I'm so happy to have you here. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you for being here. I hope you stay around, you subscribe, comment. We have a beautiful community that is growing here. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all the love and support. And I always like to tell you guys, I do have the ability to book one-on-one readings with me, as well as pre-recorded readings at the link in my bio, or description box, I should say. You can also get connected with me on YouTube as well as Instagram. Okay. We are doing both of those social media platforms at this time. I want to just check in with you guys today and see what it is that Spirit wants you to know, what's going on. This is called a KIPPER deck. And so it is a fortune telling deck that has different points of interest that we can talk about. And so we're going to pull a couple cards for you guys, explain them with the tarot, and see what kind of energy is coming in for you at this time. I'm sure all of you are feeling the shifts with the new moon in Gemini that happened around the 6th or the 7th, depending on where you live. So how is that affecting you? Is your home life changing, family expanding? Are you witnessing any miracles in your life as well? Because Jupiter is involved in this new moon, okay? All right, Spirit guides, we're going to ask for my Pisces collective that is tuned in. What messages do you have for them at this time? We're going to pull 4 or 5 cards. We'll see kind of how I feel for my dear Pisces. First one we have here is big water, big changes, shifting, moving, big things coming to the surface. For my Pisces spirit. We have prison. Are you feeling trapped, Pisces? Is it time to free yourself from this cage? We have activity. You are communicating, hanging out with friends, gathering, doing the things. Decision. Whoa. And we're going to do one more. I feel the energy of one more. You have decision. That card gives me the energy of like the 2 of Swords, where it's like there's some indecision there. Ooh, pleasant letter. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. This is so great, Pisces. And on the bottom of the deck, I always like to read my bottom of the deck cards because I feel like it influences the reading so much. We have gift. Pisces, I don't know about you, but yesterday I received a really big gift in my life. There is a whale here. There are 2 women, 2 dogs. I believe that you are going to receive a gift in your life that comes in that affects either someone that you love or comes from someone that you love or someone who admires you. The reason why I'm saying someone that you love is because the dogs and also the whale are very communal figures, as well as the 2 people being here. And I see someone like blowing this dandelion, kind of wishing on a prayer or sending off intentions to the heavens about something that they wanted to come in. Because you know how they say when you blow a dandelion, you like make a wish. So what was going on in your life recently where you may have made a wish? This new moon energy that's coming in for you, Pisces, it's bringing in a gift. It's bringing in pleasantries. It's bringing in prosperity. It's bringing in something really beautiful. And I think it's actually going to help you in a lot of ways to kind of get out of this energy here that we're seeing. I'm going to move these cards a little closer. Because if you're feeling trapped right now, Pisces, in any way, shape, or form, those wishes, desires, manifestations that you're sending off to Spirit, they are finally getting ready to recalibrate and come in for you, okay? You have this big water. So there's a voyage. Oh, actually, 1 second, Pisces. I got to change this battery. All right, sorry about that, Pisces. I normally have my batteries charged, and it was actually in the charger when I took it out, but maybe there was some fluke. But we're back. We changed the battery. Hopefully this one sticks, okay? So the big water card. When I see this, I used to watch a movie or a movie series when I was a kid called The Land Before Time. And there was this song that says, big, 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 big water. I'm talking about big, 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 big water. And it was basically a portion of that movie where the dinosaurs were too scared to go out into the water because, you know, what were they going to find out there? They were separated from their family but there was this big, vast water, which was the ocean, that was separating them from the rest of their herd. And they were trying to figure out what to do, and they were scared about what lurked underneath. And so I'm feeling like a lot of you might be in a position right now where you're getting ready to move, getting ready to take on a big project, a big person. There could be some financial constraints. There could also be changes with your home, your vehicle as well, because we see a ship on here, so a form of transportation. And also some of you are just getting into a bigger pond, meaning that you're spreading your wings, you're changing your scenery, you might be traveling across the oceans, and this is going to open up avenues and experiences for you, but they come with a little bit of like an energy of a challenge. They come with this energy of like what is going to come on the other side of this big water and what lurks beneath it. So I don't want you to be worried, Pisces, about what you're going to run into. I do want you to be cautiously optimistic. I want you to be prepared for your voyage, but I also want you to understand that you have what it takes right now. You have the capabilities in your life to be able to handle this. Let me move these here. And if you don't take this opportunity to traverse this big water, I think you're going to stay stuck in this prison. The prison is of the mind. This is giving 8 of Swords energy. This is giving 4 of Swords energy. This is giving 10 of Swords energy. Someone who has just been through so much lately. They have a lot on their mind. The crown chakra is so lit up in this particular picture. But because you have not been allowed to grow and to exist and to expand because of life circumstances right now, whatever this cage is for you, it's going to be so different. Keeping in mind that this is a general reading. So many of you are here and we just don't know what everyone's going through. But there is something that has been keeping you feeling trapped. But it is an illusion, Pisces. And that's what I'm here to help you see through. You are ready to go into this big water. You are ready to free yourself from this cage. You have beautiful flowers, which can represent ideas. They can represent abilities, talents, skills. This can also be a representation of love, offerings that you can give to the collective. You have so much to offer to us. And you're being kept in a bottle, in a cage, secluded, trapped. And when you finally take the risk on this big water and free yourself from the traps that some have been self-imposed, but others have also made you feel trapped too. And once you free yourself, I see you getting into community with other people. Birds and bees, lots of activity. Some of you might actually be engaging in more sexual activity too. So like you're opening up your mind, your body, your psyche, your ability to believe in, more things because you're opening yourself up to community and new ideas and wisdom, teachers, friends, all of that, right? And as you work on yourselves amongst others, you'll begin to cultivate new beginnings, just like this card represents the pollination of a flower. For some of you, I'm definitely feeling fertility vibes from this card, especially with the birds and the bees here, and a flower and pollination. But this is also you bringing in fertile ideas, new beginnings, fresh starts, finally being around the right people. And I know that a lot of Pisces has been going through things with their family or people, that they grew up with, and they're having to make some really big decisions about where to go next, how to maybe cut these people off, how to move in a new direction. And that's where this decision card comes from. So very soon, Pisces, I would say maybe within the next 2 to 3 months, you're going to be making a big decision, if you haven't already, about a new direction that you want to go in. And the only thing that I find different about this card, than the Two of Swords in the traditional tarot is that this woman does not have a blindfold on. So she is able to look and clearly see the decision that she wants to make for her life. She sees a way forward rather than with that Two of Swords. It's almost like we're stuck at a crossroads. We don't know which way to go. I see you looking at all your options, balancing the good and the bad, and also with the birds here, having a higher point of view about this current situation in your life. So you might be, looking at your life lately and saying, hey, I know that there's something out there for me with this big water, something more expansive, something that's going to make me feel better, but something that's a little bit scary and it's not as familiar. Literally, for some of you, it could mean overseas travel. The prison of the mind is ready to go through a deep healing. And you communicating, you being in community, you being around the right people, you taking in the things that nourish your soul, whether this is new ideas, books, information, right? It's going to help you to make this decision. But you also, and we're going to look into this deeper, are going to receive a gift, a pleasant letter, some kind of help or aid. And I really see it coming through as a person, but it's really them delivering a divinely guided message from your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides directly to you. And this letter is going to change the game. It's going to allow you to have more opportunities, and they're going to be unexpected opportunities. This is a letter or news or some kind of information you just were not expecting. And it's very exciting. So let's go ahead and put these cards up here, and we're going to dive deeper into each of them individually. Actually, let's do it one at a time. So let's start with the big water. Spirit, what can we know about this big water? This new expansive change. King of Pentacles is going to bring you prosperity. It's going to allow you to be more grounded. It could be a literal change of home, a change of job, change in your business. The Star card is here, the Eight of Swords. And I'm going to do two more. Or three more. Here we go. Okay. So, you have the Chariot on the bottom, which is letting me know that you're moving. This big water, this journey, this trip, this is about you moving forward. And the Chariot is the fastest moving card in the deck, and so this is going to be a quick transition, a quick change, quick movement. You're going to be moving really fast, Pisces. So don't worry about, whoa, everything seems to be happening all at once, because there is a speed that is happening with this. For a lot of you, it is going to be a change of home. We had a video, I want to say 2 or 3 videos before this one, I will link it above, about you moving home, about you moving in general. So this, for some of you, is still picking up on that energy of you changing home, of you changing house, business. For others of you, this could mean we're getting married, we're moving in together, we are changing something within our physical structure as far as like love. Because the Four of Wands is a celebratory card, and it can also be a little bit about like weddings, engagements, things of that nature. So big relationship energy is popping off as well. With the Star card, and I have to kind of cover her up, there is a profound healing that is going to take place as you really bank on yourself, Pisces. You are being tasked to go into the big water, to trust that your spirit guides have you, to believe that you are a star, that you are shining, that you are going to be able to make it against all odds. This is a card of hope. This is a card of renewal, rejuvenation, having faith in the process, and overcoming the ideas that have been in your head for so long. This is that same energy as the Prison card here. Being stuck in the mind, trapped in the mind. The big water might not be as scary or big or dangerous or whatever as you think. It might actually be your ticket out of all of this. And so your spirit guides want you to have strength through this time. Strength to get through it, that they will help you, that you will be protected, that you're going to be taken care of, to take it in stride, to take care of your health, all of those things. Slow down and do what you need to do to take this voyage. You're putting down these burdens. The Ten of Wands is about all the things that you've picked up over the years, the months, the weeks, the last couple of days. But especially, I want to say for most of us, since 2020, there has been immense changes that have come into our lives, into our world. And this particular big water is where you're finally going to make a big shift in your life and put these burdens down. But you have to believe in yourself that you will be as victorious as this King of Wands, sitting on your high horse, being powerful, taking command of your life. There is so much expansion that comes from traversing this water. This water is meant to feel, I think, bigger than it is. I think this water, it serves as a divine illusion of the things that you are going to accomplish and overcome. And I don't want you to get caught up in feeling like, what do I do? Like there's just so much going on right now. It is bringing you stability, but you have to trust your spirit guides on this voyage. You have to decide, this is where I'm going, and I'm willing to make the effort and really take a risk. Spirit, tell us about this prison of the mind. We have 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. So definitely some scarcity mindset. Also trying to be patient through the process. Maybe you're not enjoying who you're working around or working with. If you're collaborating with anyone at this time, sharing finances with anyone at this time, it might be going through like a big shift, or you're reevaluating that partnership. Are these the right people to work with? Is this the right investment for my life? Where are my pentacles going? Oh yeah, a lot of pentacle energy here with feeling trapped. So I want you, Pisces, and I've been working on this too. I want you to start changing the narrative of how you speak to yourself about your finances, how you speak to yourself about your prosperity. And if you have any money blocks, working on mantras, meditations, self-affirmations that get you out of that negative mindset. Because you actually have the ability to really make some good money. The North Node is in Aries right now, which is in our 2nd house of income. And there's an opportunity here for you to really make some fast forward movements using your talents, gifts, ideas, and your sense of identity. That'll make you really successful. One more, please, Spirit. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Swords. And so remember when I said this card is giving me, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords energy. So far, the 8 and the 10 have both showed themselves. So I'm like, is the 4 of Swords going to come too? But you have been feeling so stuck. And you've come to a place in your life where you're like, you know what? I've got branches growing through this birdhouse, this bird cage. I am really ready now to spread my wings. I have had every sword thrown in my back. I've had every single trial, tribulation, hurt, sorrow. Oh, you just have been hit in the head, it feels like, with so many things. Your crown chakra is so full. But you're like, I'm not giving up on me. And you have been in this area here that we can see with all these pentacles, worried about your family, worried about your money, worried about your prosperity, worried about your home, especially with this Queen of Pentacles energy here. But where I think the most emphasis is coming from is the 3 and the 7, where you're having to look at where you're investing your time, your money, your effort. And is this going to pay off for you in the long run? In a way that is going to allow you to be your most happy and successful self as this Queen of Pentacles. She loves what she does. She knows how to take care of her body, her home, her temple. She's very one with nature. She's very grounded in her energy. She can be a mother figure as well. There is this energy that you've been trying to dive into of just getting yourself and your finances grounded. And so you've been feeling trapped about what to do. And you may even be going through some big career shifts. I know that I am. And I know that a lot of us Pisces on here, we mirror each other, right? So as you step into this King of Swords energy and you no longer take any BS from other people, you start actually, putting pen to paper, taking your life seriously, grounding yourself in your studies, learning how to expand your mind, and also sticking up for yourself, you're going to see that you can clearly cut yourself out of this cage by choosing to be your own advocate and choosing to see your life move in a different direction than it already is. And that is where your angels come in. A couple of days ago, I don't know for sure if this is what this symbol means, but I was pulling some cards for you guys in a different video, and that red triangle right in the middle of the angel here, this is Archangel Michael. It was a red triangle that depicted the same red triangle of the root chakra or the base chakra. Your angels are trying to keep you harmonized and show you that you can have a solid foundation. 1 foot on water, 1 on land. You will be taken care of. You will be free, but you'll be grounded. You'll be purified, but you will have all that you need. You'll be able to be in the world, but not of the world. You'll be able to coexist while also having your peace. They are teaching you how to really focus in on that base chakra, your root chakra of feeling safe, secure, provided for, taken care of. There is a lot of emphasis on the healing that is taking place in that part of you. And when you heal that part of you, that all of a sudden now feels safe, now feels secure, now feels like they're going to be taken care of, you ultimately free yourself from this trap, this cage, this barrier that is literally taking up energetic space and energetic real estate in your mind. You have been doing the work, Pisces, and some of you, I would say most of us, are still continuing to do the work. The Hermit card is about going within, finding that light within yourself. There is a star in this lantern. There is something that is guiding you forward, and you have found that within you, there is a deeply, deeply spiritual need to move forward with your life, for your peace, for your longevity, for your happiness, for your financial comfort, for your structure, your foundation. And so this Hermit card is here reminding you to always take a step back when needed to focus on you, but also to remind you of the deep inner work that you've been doing, the shadow work that you've been doing, the focus that you have taken to pull back from other people. And a lot of you have been isolating yourselves, but this is all divinely guided so that you can see who you are, understand where, you've been putting your money, your time, your effort in it. And is it worth it? Do you need to restructure that part of your life? A lot of you are. You're seeing that where you've been putting time, effort, money, it's not paying off. Or you're realizing you're with karmic partners. You're realizing you're in a job, or you're with a group of people, or you're with a romantic partner or a business partner that just does not fit. It does not feed your soul. And so you're being asked to evaluate that at this time. The next one we're going to look at here is the activity card, which shows the birds and the bees pollinating this flower. So let's check that out. All right, spirit guides, what is this activity, this community, this pollination, this fertilization process that Pisces is going through? So we have Ace of Cups, which is beautiful. That's emotional happiness. A gift from God. Wow. A gift from God. Also coming through that Ace of Pentacles, a new start, a fresh beginning. Queen of Cups. This is very intuitively led. There we go. 3 of Cups. Celebrating being around your people that love you. Sorry. Love this. Okay. You have so much coming in for you. For those of you who are working in an area of your life where you have to do a lot of communication, working with others back and forth, I see a lot of prosperity coming from this. So you could be an author, a writer, a teacher, you could be a person who does marketing, sales, like something where you're communicating with people quite a bit, or where you're being a coach or a teacher and there's just a group. I'm seeing that energy come through. It is bringing in not only financial independence and security, but also emotional independence and security. As you walk into this activity of your life, as you pour into others, as you find the love within yourself, you're building new foundations that allow both the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles to come in. Again, our Ace of Cups is about your emotional foundation, about you finally being with the right people, about you finally feeling peace within your vessel, within your home, within your job, within your career, whatever it is, within that relationship. And the activity card is telling me that you have been working so hard to put yourself in spaces and places and around the right people to achieve this energy of emotional satisfaction. For some of you, you will actually be receiving a gift, an emotional gift, like something that you're like, wow, God, I thank you so much for this new, exciting gift. This thing I've been hoping and praying for a long time. For others of you, you will be receiving this gift through your activity in the form of pentacles, items, homes, new places of living, new beginnings, fresh starts, additions, things like that. Things that are going to be more in your physical world, things that you can touch, tangible items. And for a lot of you, if you're working on a business or doing something where you're using your spiritual gifts, I see there being a profound shift in the amount of people that you're reaching, the money that you're making, the satisfaction that you're having from it. So don't give up at this time. You're removing yourself from that idea that this big water has you trapped. And you're allowing yourself that, to even within all of that chaos, to be able to move forward and do what it is that you intuitively feel led to do. The Queen of Cups follows her intuition. Does not matter if you're male or female with these cards. And tarot, the genders help us to understand the emotional aspect of kind of like the feminine and the masculine energy, but you can be a masculine that and embodies this energy, or a feminine person as well. And we also have the King and the Queen of Cups, which I didn't even pay attention to, as divine union. Divine union with your divine person, bringing in so much joy, fulfillment, happiness together. This does not have to be love. This could be, I finally found my soul family. This could be, I finally found my soul, my soul group, and this is where I want to spend the rest of my life and work. I finally found my true calling. I finally had that perfect union among me and a business partner. Like something emotionally fulfilling about this activity between the two of you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, it could be an entity, but usually our court cards will represent people. And so I just see you also choosing to fill your cup and being able to be supplemented by others because you're choosing you. You're going to be celebrating very soon. Whether this is celebrating a new start, whether this is celebrating an addition to the family, whether you're celebrating a new home, whether you're celebrating success in your business or success in getting out of a relationship that was toxic, finding your soul tribe, there is so much success because you're finally with the right people and they get you and they support you and they love you. And that is what matters most. The Lovers card here, I'm going to kind of cover them up, is about also bringing in union of divine love, contracts, things that are going to allow you to live your life to the fullest. This is about you being able to finally be in divine union with yourself and the world around you because you chose to continue to move forward no matter the cost. Slow and steady wins the race with the Knight of Pentacles. You've been putting in the work. You've been surrounding yourself with the right people. You are bringing something to life that is going to leave you emotionally stable, secure, and fulfilled. And I'm proud of you because I just see as we go through these cards, you're slowly coming out of this energy of I can't, how do I do this? Where do I go? Who's here to help me? And you're actually going to be able to make the right decision about where to go next. So Spirit, tell us a little bit about this decision that Pisces has been dealing with. Oof, it's been a burden. 5 of Wands. It's been a struggle. It's been a lot. And you may have even been kind of going back and forth. I'm not going to keep all these cards. They all fell, but I often know that they mean something. You could be dealing with the fire sign. The Ten of Swords comes back out. The Temperance card comes back out. The King of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, this has a lot to do with your finances and your stability, your foundation. But we're gonna get specifics. Okay. So you've been fighting with yourself for a while with this Five of Wands. The Four of Cups comes in, and then all of a sudden an opportunity from the universe comes in. That's that gift we were talking about that causes you to be able to go through a significant death and rebirth. Look at that. The Death card there. A transformation that is deeply emotional, deeply rooted within. You have the Magician card, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Devil card. This decision that you've needed to make for a really long time, it has left you feeling tied to a ball and chain for a really, really long time. You have doubted yourself. You've been working in cahoots with people who don't deserve to really be in your space at all, Pisces. This has been such a heavy burden. But for a lot of you, you had to stay in these situations because there were commitments that you had. You had commitments with other people that kept you stuck. For a lot of you, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it does not have to be. The Knight of Wands is a very passionate knight, but he can be very fleeting, very in and out of your life, you know, here one day, out the next. So a person who's very manipulative, someone who can also be very flashy, someone who could also, you know, tell you what you want to hear, but then they disappear. And Spirit is saying you're going in a different direction. When you make the decision of what to do with this relationship, this relationship that has kept you feeling bound for so long, you are going to be able to kind of get out of this fighting mentality, out of this it's a very combustible, fiery energy. You're going to take note of the opportunity that is trying to present itself to you. Remember that Ace of Cups, the opportunity here to say, hey, Pisces, look up, there's more. And when you finally see it, you're going to have something come to a close. This relationship is going to end. This commitment is going to end. And then you look back at that sun that's trying to peek through the clouds in the back, and you decide, I'm taking my life into my own hands. I am the magician. I will manifest and utilize my talents, my skills, my superpowers, my magic, my will, my connection to spirit to be able to make a decision that moves you into a better place where you can finally start off anew. Page of Wands energy is a new start. But first and foremost, you had to figure out how to bring an ending to a contract or a relationship that was quite toxic. One that kept you in your head, but I see you finally, you know, that blindfold is off. You are seeing the truth, and you're also getting closer and closer to seeing a way out. And that's where our last card comes in. Pleasant letter. And I think what happens is these two cards here, this is that letter. This is that conversation, that notice you get in the mail, that email, that text, that phone call that comes through, right? And it changes everything. I'm so excited to look into this and see what it is. But Spirit, tell us a little bit more about this pleasant letter. What is this pleasant letter coming in for Pisces? Could give you an opportunity to travel or to move with the Two of Wands. You're contemplating the future with this. It definitely brings about a much needed ending to a situation in your life. With the sorry, my SD card was full. It's like this message doesn't want to get out. The battery died. The SD card is full. I'm going to get this message out. Sorry, Pisces. All right. So that Death card, I don't know if it cut me off, but I was just saying like this letter is helping to bring an ending to something. It helps you to basically have a fresh start. It relieves you of this anxiety you've been feeling. It could be an opportunity financially. especially that Ten of Pentacles. It could be an opportunity that helps you to help your family or to help you in your home. It could be a new job, a new place of employment. But the Ten of Pentacles is beautiful energy to come through for that letter. You have the Eight of Swords, which is that trapped feeling. So this is definitely a letter of, hey, I want to help you release yourself from this situation. I want to give you reprieve. Spirit said, I said what I said. This letter is going to help you literally move. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the most amazing energy, the Fool card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man. Major Arcana. Okay, you are about to actually get this letter, and it is a karmically rewarding letter that allows you to make a big shift in your life. The only thing I advise you to do with the Hanged One, though, is to not make any sudden decisions. Get this letter, receive this message, let it marinate, okay? And then allow yourself to wait, be patient, allow things to unfold. Don't make any brash or rash decisions, and it will be all worth it. What a beautiful letter. So again, it's going to give you the opportunity to change your physical location. I see you looking at this globe like where to next. Could this be an opportunity where you work and live, or you are able to work somewhere and live and they pay for, like something like that? For some of you, that's coming through. But this is an opportunity for you to receive a letter that sets you free. You are going to receive a letter that sets you free. That's just what I hear coming through. It allows you to get out of this energy here of feeling like there is no hope, of feeling like you're trapped and stuck. And it is going to allow you to free yourself. The Death card is Scorpio energy. This is Pluto energy. So I do think that when you receive this letter and you start to kind of feel the changes come, there is going to be a deep letting go, which might not feel so great in the moment, but it does allow you to figure it out in the long term, to receive that Ten of Pentacles after you have walked away and towards the new. But I don't expect with the Death card and the Eight of Swords at the middle of this reading, I don't expect it to be such a like, wow, this is just a red carpet ride to the next, to the next thing. You're going to get there for sure with that Fool card energy. But even with the Fool card, you see here, he is taking a leap off of a cliff. He is literally taking a leap of faith. He is almost, in some people's minds, doing something foolish, which is why he's called the Fool. So people might call you foolish, and people might say, Pisces, I don't understand why you are doing this. I don't think this makes any sense. And you're going to be like, does this make sense? Should I do this? Obviously, you have free will. But I think that if you accept what this letter says, you go on this journey, you do what you need to do, this gift that you receive is going to set your life in a whole new way that you can't even see right now. Final outcome. Final outcome, Spirit. That's too many. They kind of came. Judgment came through, though. So this is you definitely rising to your higher power, rising to your higher timeline. You're going through a big shift, a big timeline jump. Restitution is also coming through. Your angels are for sure helping you out. So you're going to be able to find some kind of balance with the Temperance card to the Two of Swords to the High Priestess, okay? A little bit of heartbreak. Or maybe a lot of bit of heartbreak. But your angels are saying, we got you. We're going to help you make this decision. You're going to see clearly where to move next. It's going to seem a little bit like a little bit of a heartbreak, though. because it's not going to be easy to cut off some of the things you have to cut off. But this opportunity, you should not let it pass you by. Yeah, Fool card comes back out again. King of Swords, Three of Pentacles. So I just see God saying, you will see who is on your side. There will be people that are coming in to help you. Three of Pentacles. You are going to be working with others to create a new reality for yourself. And even though you're going to go through this heartbreak, I also believe you are going to be able to see more clearly that if you don't make this move and you let the anxiety take over you and you don't stand up for yourself, you're going to be going through a lot more drama than is necessary. But you also have, again, the Death card on the bottom of the deck. And I just feel like this card keeps coming through because there is going to be a big ending in your life, Pisces. But this big ending comes as a result of this pleasant letter. And so in its own weird way, it's like God is providing you with the ability to do something new, start something new, but it's at kind of the cost of something. But I think you will be happier at the end of the day, and you will be free, and you will realize that that big water, that big situation that you had to overcome, once it's overcame, there's a lot of peace that enters your life. This is literally the card of peace. Everything's tempered. Everything is leveled out. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, I'm wishing you so much love, so much success as you get through this time of your life, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I will see you again very soon for another reading. Bye, Pisces.